Not that I'm not flattered, but why did you go through all the trouble to make an army of half-naked Sam clones?
A spell of this magnitude requires the sacrifice of 1,001 thralls to complete the complex and arcane chants to tear down the walls between this world and the dark dimension.
Yeah, but why me?
Because you are the ideal straight man. Only you have the perfectly malleable brain that allows me to command you where to go and what to do without fear of being challenged by a stray independent thought. It's almost as though you were born to be ordered around.
He's got you there, Sam!
Why is the toy box all glowy?
Now that my magnificent doppelgangers have gathered all the toys of power, the toy box is suffused with the terrible energies of the dark dimension.
Good for you.
When my spell is complete, I'll use the power of the toy box to tear down the walls between your realm and mine, dragging both realities into an eternity of torment and despair.
Okay, but how will that be different from any other ventriloquist act?
Hey-oh!
What makes the toy box so powerful anyway?
It was hewn from the bark of screaming mendacity on the shores of the river Physx in the dark dimension.
Oh, I see. Okay, I understand why you wanted me for your silly ceremony, but why the gold biker shorts? And why did you have to make my clones so fat?
Oh, it my chubby little clones make the poor little doggy man uncomfortable about his body issues.
Well...
God! You want to talk about uncomfortable body issues? Try spending a gazillion years with nasty little mortals sticking their grubby hands into a giant orifice in your back. At least Junior always has the common decency to wash his tentacle first.
Why have you dragged poor Paperweight / Norrington / Yog Sagoth up here?
Grumpy old fool thought he could destroy me along with all the other toys of power. Now he'll bear witness to my ultimate triumph as I sacrifice him to his own grandson!
And I thought my family reunions were awkward. I think you and Norrington should have a nice little sit-down.
Never! I swear, ere this night doth wane, Yog Sagoth will drink the black splinters of my vengeance!
Wow, a crazy evil ventriloquist dummy. Way to perpetuate the stereotype, Charlie.
I'm not crazy, or evil, or illiterate.
I didn't say...
I'm lonely.
Is that what this is all about? Because Max and I can fix you up with a nice girl who runs a diner.
I don't need a woman. I need Junior.
So how long you been working on this scheme anyway?
None of your beeswax, Fido.
Since the world's about to end, could you tell me what's going on with Sal and Stinky? You enthralled them before we could break out the rubber hoses.
The fishwoman and the insect man were mere pawns. Their petty criminal dalliance is a pathetic warm-up back to my grand guignol!
In other words...
Not a clue.
You sure you don't know anything about Stinky and Sal's plans?
Hey, I just enthralled them to assemble and maintain my cloning chamber. I didn't get involved in their icky personal life.
Okay, I understand.
Oh.
Well...
God! You want to talk...
Are you really Junior's favorite toy?
You betcha! He and I used...
You pathetic fool!
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Ah, that was fun. And now, back to tonight's featured entertainment.
Nicely done, Sam. If you want to change the music...
There seems...
Relationship...
Oh boy, I needed that! Woo-hoo-hoo! Aha! Take that, elder dorks!
You think you're winning? Every time you change the music, you bring your world one step closer to annihilation!
Curse you, Uncle Morty!
You pathetic fool! Junior never played with you. He hated you.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Eternal darkness, am stormy crispa, miszczona
Had enough, old man?
Oh, Hoteps.
Hey!
Oh! Hey, Sam! You think...
Horror.
Enough chin wagging.
Junior. Charlie knows nothing about Junior. Nothing!
Had enough, old man?
Ha!
Had enough, old man?
Woo-hoo-hoo! Hi-ho, tentacles! Away!
Max, free me and we'll...
Yeah. First I gotta shoot a dummy with a robot.
Max, don't!
Hey!
Get back into the toy box where you belong, Charlie. You'll never be Junior's favorite.
Looks like the crowd's had just about enough of your guff pops. What do you say, everyone?